The zombie apocalypse hits and your families are asleep upstairs. You think your house is your safe zone, but in a real outbreak, it either keeps them alive or just slows down the inevitable. Let's talk about 5 bug-in instincts that feel right and quietly get families killed. This is the Anomaly Archives. Subscribe if you're responsible for everyone upstairs. Number 5. Trusting the front door like it's a wall. First night of a zombie apocalypse, sirens in the distance. Your kids are upstairs. What's the first thing you reach for? You lock the front door, deadbolt, maybe slide a chair under the handle. You stand there, hand on the knob, and tell yourself, we're good, the family's safe, this is our line. It feels solid because that door has always been the symbol. Inside means safe, outside means danger. Now step out of your own head and look at that same door the way a zombie or a desperate neighbor would. Is it actually a wall? Or is it a thin skin of wood, a glass panel, and a handful of short screws biting into soft pine? Crowds don't knock, they lean, they push, and they pile. One scared adult hits that door and it flexes. 5 hit it and it cracks. 20 people, or a wave of zombies, turn that safe door into splinters and a funnel straight toward your kids' bedrooms. Meanwhile, those bedroom doors, they have a hollow core, basically a thin cardboard with paint. You already know how easy they fail. So no, the front door is not your shield. The fix is simple. Stop treating it like the final line. Make it a delay, not a wall. Long screws into the studs, real strike plate, door bar or wedge so one clean kick becomes a fight, not an instant entry. Then pull your real line inward, one hallway, one choke point, one place where you stand between zombies and your family, with tools staged and a door behind your people that actually holds. You're not defending wood, you're buying seconds. Seconds for your partner to move the kids, seconds to decide if you stay or you go. And once you stop staring at the front like it's magic, you notice something ugly. Most houses in a zombie apocalypse don't fail at the front at all.
Number 4. Treating the backyard like a safe zone instead of a blind spot. Where does your family actually relax? The backyard. Grill, patio chairs, maybe a swing set. It feels private, safe, yours. In a zombie outbreak, private just means nobody's watching that angle. If you were a zombie or a hungry stranger following noise, would you walk up the front path under the camera? Or would you hug the fence line, slip the side gate, and come up behind the house where nobody's looking? That fence? Ladder. Those bushes? Blind cover. That big sliding glass door your kids love? That's a showroom window with a handle. Most dads overbuild the front and forget the rear. Camera on the porch? None on the alley. Extra lock on the front? Rusted latch on the side gate. The front looks like a fortress. The back looks like an invitation. The fix is to stop thinking front versus back and start thinking ring around the family. Walk your property like you're the threat. Do it at night. Stand where someone would stand to watch your family without being seen. How close can you get before anyone inside notices? How many angles are just free? You don't need high-end gear. You need early warning. Hang cheap noisemakers on the fence, old keys on string, cans, metal lids. Lay gravel where you can't see but need to hear. Clear one narrow path in and let the rest be thorns, junk, obstacles. If something comes, zombie or human, you want it channeled and noisy, not free and silent. Inside, you pick one rally room. When you say inside, now, the whole family moves there. From that room, you can hear front and back. You're not sprinting window to window, burning attention while the real problem builds. Now the shell around your family is tighter, but there's another instinct that blows that advantage wide open, and it comes from a good place, trying to keep things normal for your kids.
Number 3. Turning your house into a beacon. Picture your block when the power actually dies. No streetlights, no hum, just cold rooms, dark windows, and people trying not to think. Your dad brain kicks in. You've got a generator, flashlights, candles, a gas stove. Part of you wants to light the place up. Put a movie on so the kids hear zombies on a screen, not outside. Cook a real dinner so the house smells like life. Talk louder than the fear. That feels like leadership. Look, I've got power. I've got this. The family's okay. Now step outside again. Stand at the end of the street in that zombie night. What do you see? One house with lights. One house with sound. One house with smell. If you were cold, hungry, terrified, kid in your arms, do you walk past 10 dark boxes or straight toward the only house that looks like it still believes the world will fix itself by Monday? To zombies, light and sound mean movement. To desperate people, they mean food and water. To predators, they mean a family that still thinks the system is coming back. The fix isn't live in total darkness and whisper forever. Your family will break under that. The fix is a controlled footprint. You pick 1 or 2 rooms you're allowed to light at night, only those. You black out those windows with trash bags, blankets, cardboard, no glow on the street, no silhouettes of kids on the glass. The rest of the house stays dark on purpose, not for drama, for your eyes. If something breaches, you don't want to step from a bright kitchen into a black hallway and fight blind. If you run a generator, you schedule it, short bursts, when outside noise is higher. You throw together a crude sound baffle so the zombies 3 houses down don't get a free invitation. With the kids, you turn it into a rule they can hold on to. When the world is loud, we can be loud. When the world is quiet, we go whisper mode. Make it a game now so it's muscle memory when the zombies are real. Once you stop advertising your family to the whole neighborhood, another threat moves up the list. One that doesn't smash doors or climb fences. It starts at your own pantry.
Number 2. Eating and drinking like it's just a long weekend. Walk over to your pantry in your head. Shelves, snacks, cans, pasta, fridge full, maybe a chest freezer in the garage. Easy to tell yourself, if zombies hit, we bug in. We've got food. The family will be fine for weeks. Now run the real pattern. Everyone's home, all day. No school lunches, no grabbing food on the way to work. Stress is up, which means everyone is eating more. You're burning calories standing watch, hauling water, moving furniture, and everything in the fridge and freezer is on a timer the second the power really dies. Most fathers feed like it's a snow day. Normal portions, extra comfort. We'll start rationing if this keeps going. By the time they admit the zombies aren't going away, the easy calories are gone. The fridge is a warm box of rot and the kids are used to full plates. That's when you become the man who suddenly says, no, we can't eat like that anymore, right when everyone's already scared and exhausted. The fix starts in the first hour. You don't kind of know what's in the pantry. You write it down. One ugly page in a notebook. Cans, rice, pasta, oil, meds, water. Rough counts. That's your family's burn down chart. Then you change modes. No more eat like normal we'll see. You shift to deliberate feeding. You burn through fridge and freezer first, in smaller portions. You stretch protein. You standardize portions so the kids know what one serving looks like. Treats don't vanish, but they become tools, rewards for hard jobs, not automatic. And water becomes the real boss. While the tap still runs, you fill everything. Pots, bottles, tubs, bins. You say it once, clearly, to your family. Water isn't infinite anymore. Shorter showers, no running the tap just because. Every liter is a choice. You don't wait until brown sludge comes out of the faucet to learn how to make water safe. You boil, you filter, you drop tablets if you have them. Let the kids watch the process. Safe to drink stops being magic and becomes a checklist they can repeat back to you. Now your house isn't just home with food, it's a small warehouse with a plan. You're not the dad who hands out snacks. You're the quartermaster keeping your family alive for month 2. But there's one instinct deeper than food, deeper than doors, that decides whether your family dies with the house or walks away with you.
Number 1. Tying your identity to the house instead of to your family. Here's the part nobody likes to say out loud. In your private zombie daydream, what's the story? If anything ever happens, I hold this house. I don't run. This is our line. My family stands behind me and we fight. It feels strong, noble. You worked for this place. You paid for it. You fixed the roof. Your kids' height marks are etched into the wall. Walking away feels like failure. But zombies don't care about your mortgage. Fire doesn't care. A gas leak doesn't care. A cracked foundation you can't fix doesn't care. A crew of armed men who just clocked that you've still got lights and food, they definitely don't care. Your family doesn't need you married to a building. They need you married to them. So you ask the hard question now, while the lights are still on. At what point does this house stop being an asset and start being a trap? If your honest answer is never, that's the script that gets families found in burned out stairwells, still clutching the keys. The fix is brutal and simple. You write your "we leave" rules before the first zombie ever turns the corner. Stuff like, if we can't store or get safe water here, we leave. If we take a major breach we can't fix in a day, we leave. If armed humans test this house more than once, we leave. If fire hits a part of the house we can't control, we leave. You talk that through with your partner now, calmly at a table, not in the hallway while the kids are crying. You don't bury your children in the details, but you give them one clear pattern. If I say, we're going to the safe place, you grab this bag, you grab your brother or sister, and you go to this door. No arguing, no questions in that moment. We practice it until it's boring.
Because the truth is simple. Your house is a tool, a good tool at the start of a zombie outbreak, but it is not the mission. The mission is that your family survives the house, survives the neighborhood, survives the city, and is still a family on the other side. So can your family survive a zombie apocalypse inside your home? Yes, for a while. If you stop treating the front door like magic and start building inner lines you can actually hold. If you control the backyard instead of assuming it's safe. If you keep your zombie night footprint small instead of lighting your family up like a stage. If you treat food and water like fuel, not feelings. And most of all, if you're willing to walk away from the house when it turns on you so your family doesn't.
When the zombies show up and your kids look at your face instead of the news, they're not asking, can Dad protect the building? They're asking one thing, does Dad actually know what to do? So with your real house, your real pantry, and your real family, if the zombies came tonight, which instinct would fail first, and what are you going to change before it does?